Hey guys, Tom from Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Daredevil Born Again, Season 1, Episode 8, titled Isle of Joy. At his inaugural black and white ball, Mayor Fisk tightens his grip on New York City. Now, I had planned to record this over the weekend because, as I've said, Wednesday this week, the 16th of February, not February, of April, I'm having a surgery on my shoulder. It is now Thursday, the 17th of April. I had some issues with my recording software on this new computer, where for some reason, even though it was disabled, it was still recording desktop audio. Which is why, if you watch my reaction to Season 2 of the Disney Plus Doctor Who, the first episode, has the audio of the show alongside my actual reaction audio. And so I recorded the first maybe 5 minutes of this and just stopped, assessed it, and it was still doing that. I ran out of time that day on Sunday because, well, I had to go to bed to go to work. I had time to do my Vigilantes reaction on Monday and stream. Then I was fucked after work. Then on Tuesday, I again had time to do my reaction to The Last of Us after stream because I wasn't in any condition before stream. And then I needed to sort everything out, get ready for an early bedtime to then go to the hospital the next day. So I ran out of time to do this before my surgery. Luckily, my condition afterwards is nowhere near as bad as I was expecting, so I can actually sit here and record. It's just I may have to, say, pause partway through to take painkillers if it's necessary. But other than that, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. I can't count down with my left hand, so. Interesting. It seems like everyone's story is going to be converging this episode. Because, like, we had Swordsman, we had Punisher, we had, well, not Punisher, we had the one who killed Hector wearing a Punisher logo. We had Matt, we had the Task Force, we had Fisk. We had stuff from the first episode, all the rework stuff, so that's clearly being tied into this. I do hope we get to actually see um Swordsman during the show, like not just the shaky cam footage from that recording. Hello, Benjamin. He has a very noticeable backside profile. Of course, they don't let him keep anything, because if they did, from that window, he could take out those snipers in the nest. I don't think that's going to go as well as you think it will, because look at all that grabbable stuff that he just had in front of him. And you could probably find a way to kill someone with a cup of jelly, so that probably was a mistake. They had one of those throat tubes in my throat when I was under the anesthetics yesterday, and it still feels a little raw. So hopefully, I've got enough liquid to get through this proper and not have to pause it partway through. But you can see a bit of my skin is reddy purple from apparently cleaning solution that they used on me. The annoying thing is that doing this recording today means I could have had the final episode come out on time. Hmm. How are these two going to be related in this scene? I mean, one tried to kill you, one saved you. Ma'am, you would have been dead long before you had any second chance to get to that gun if it wasn't for Daredevil. Yes, you may have dealt the blow to Muse, but you did not save you. Because until Daredevil came crashing through that window, Muse had her beat. I do have to wonder, what was this story initially? Like, why was Fisk and Vanessa initially in um therapy if all this stuff with her is part of the new story? Or was that also part of the new story? That is a good point. Do you not find it suspicious that your high profile client knows where you live? Not only that, knows where your boyfriend lives and when you're there. Hmm, that's a sweet line. You just did. You're not getting out of there. She's choosing the gun. I did notice there was the edge of a gun on the table. I don't understand. How can all these people see Muse as a vigilante? Like, Hector Allen was not a dangerous person. Daredevil is not a usually dangerous person. Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, usually not dangerous. So that's how their thing is getting mirrored. Because Vanessa's gonna, yep, there we go. She's gonna choose Fisk, and their relationship is getting stronger because Fisk revealed his secret, whereas Matt is continuing to hide his secret, and the relationship between him and Heather is deteriorating. You know, I thought that final shot did a lot more. It looked like she shot the whole front of his face off, but the blood splatter must have just, I don't know, when his head jolted back, it just all splurted out. What's wrong with him? Surprised he survived 2 days, considering they announced him as Agent Poindexter. Why would Dex think that's a good idea? Like, there's nothing that could get Matt on side. Maybe it's just like one last taunt. Well, considering there's only one vigilante doing crime that we know of, it should be down 100%. Why do I have a feeling this is going to go very wrong for Fisk? I don't know if Daniel's going to get turned, unlikely, or if because he's head of communication, he has a lot more knowledge, which then gets passed on to other people. Oh, he's one of those guys, you see. And by one of those guys, I mean a moron. Yeah, you're not taking a stand. Hmm. Yeah, as long as that defense isn't committing a crime yourself. I'm gonna laugh if in the final episode we get to see that trial and insulting the client has turned him better. That is a very understandable point of view with everything that has happened these past few weeks. And also everything with Matt from the first three seasons. Not that he really did much lawyering in season three. Ah, hey, jerseys. You really like your sayings, don't you, Josie? I mean, I'm sure the neighborhood would love another bar. What would the mayor offer you? Hmm. Why else would he want Poindexter dead if there wasn't something connecting them? But he did say to Matt he had nothing to do with it. And Matt thought that was true, so. He did tell her about the secret bottle she had. And you also didn't notice that he somehow knew it was Cherry, despite no noise being made. I just assumed because of that she knew. I mean, even that would be generous of Matt's opinion of you. odd response from Matt. In another life, you wouldn't have killed his best friend. Yeah, Matt's never gonna let you out. Yeah, just turn it in on the one that they think is insane. Yeah, I'm sure they'd believe that. They also probably wouldn't care that Matt did that if he said it was himself. Because they don't seem to really like Dex in there. What was that little shuffle that guy was doing? That's one way of describing it. Hmm. Okay, stop. Hmm. What did Fisk do to your husband? He's definitely done something to her. Really sure the discussion that morning was a heads up that he wasn't showing up. Ma'am, that is neither black nor white. Can't even abide by the dress code of their own party. He just got a tooth out, didn't he? This is a comic book scene, isn't it? Yep. There's been multiple times over the years where Bullseye's used a tooth to kill someone. He didn't manage to kill him with the tooth, though. Only seemingly pierced the eye, but it was enough to get free. Hmm. And he is officially escaped. Because as soon as he got on that bus, there's no reason for them to double check. Quite literally. At least in that first half, don't know if he's buried or not. Hey, he actually showed up. That's a little surprising. Hmm. Was he just indicating for Fisk to find a different room with him? What did she say? And he's gone again. How do you know it's him? And it was probably footage of him in the final fight of Hawkeye, and then they probably matched that up with the camera footage of Swordsman. I do like when they throw their words against them, because that's what Jacques said in the their last meeting, isn't it? Not a threat or warning. Uh, Straight in the deep fryer. And what exactly can the task force say in defense of that? Like, they were given permission to use extra force in the vigilante cases. Shoving a reporter's hand in a deep fryer for reporting a um, mayor event, how does that fall into any of their jurisdiction? Hmm. Thank you for that information. Are you sure he was the only suspect? Hmm. She has been playing the long game. I weren't sure to begin with, but maybe stop talking. You're not going to be able to get those to her. Cole North is going to send the others against you. I'd be surprised if you survived the night. Hmm. Just straight out referring to Daniel as work. Still don't think those are shots. Do you not know their entire history? I figured everyone would know about the lawyer who put away Fisk multiple times. Hmm. Hmm. He is fucking losing it. Yes, that is the monster. I don't think that was her leading. Okay. So you were the one who put him into Gen Pop, hoping he would die. Did you actually do it on Fisk's orders? Or were you working under Vanessa again? Or just doing your own third thing? Are you really gonna go up to the balcony and then throw a fork down at them? It's definitely one way to kill someone. Have we ever actually seen Vanessa look scared like that? that was probably Wilson saying, "You know the devil can hear you, right?" It's too late. and step. Or he's already stabbed someone. Yeah, he's now got a gun. How many people are getting killed? We got a whole host of big named people here. Got the entire task force: Matt, Vanessa, Heather, Fisk, BB, Daniel, Sheila. Any number of those could be taken out tonight. Is Fisk really about to tell Heather about Matt being Daredevil? Who is he going for? Like, does he know it was Vanessa or it was Fisk? Matt just took a bullet for Fisk. I thought maybe he'd go after Vanessa because, well, she was the one who ordered it. Or did he not know it was Vanessa and just assumed it came from Kingpin? And then Kingpin then wanted him and Jim Pop to kill it. But, huh? Because that wasn't an action done to protect Heather. If he was purely doing that to protect Heather, he could have just pulled her out of the way, and Fisk would have got shot. Fisk was probably excuse me. Fisk was probably wearing one of his bulletproof suits anyway, so he didn't really need to worry about it. But no, he pulled Heather away and jumped in front to take the bullet. So he knew it was aimed at Fisk. That would have gone straight over Heather's shoulder into Fisk's body. Huh. I guess he took Bullseye's words to heart earlier in the episode with the whole "a good man will protect his worst enemy." It's just Bullseye was wrong in thinking that he was the worst enemy. That was wild. Luckily, I do have another episode I can watch. I don't know if I can do another recording right now. I don't know if I'd be able to stand doing another one right now, but I do have it there to do as soon as I think I'm able to. Huh. That was a wild ending. I really. One, I thought someone was actually going to die. Like, I didn't think that what he had was a rifle. I thought it was like a some form of like semi-automatic or that. So I was expecting just like a flurry or, well, maybe not even a flurry, but a rapid shot hitting several key figures, and we're going to be left with which one of them survives and which ones don't. That's how I thought this episode was going to end. Because we know why do I keep getting Bullseye and Daredevil mixed up? I've been doing this all season. We know Bullseye doesn't care about collateral damage, so him just shooting wildly into the crowd and taking out key figures that we know in as like a cover up for which one his actual target is, sort of like what he did that at Josie's, how he took out everyone there when his only target was Foggy. That. Yeah. Also, I didn't put it together. Vanessa was operating out of Red Hook, yeah? Or she had big plans for Red Hook. That's why she said it was off the tables at the start. And Dumb Benny said that he'd uncovered something in Red Hook that he was going to tell to Foggy. Foggy was celebrating early because he knew he was going to win. Was Dumb Benny about to rat on the fact that Vanessa Fisk was running all the crime families out of Red Hook? And that's why she had him killed. Like, with the fact that Vanessa being the one that hired him, it could very well be that she had Foggy Silence because he got too close to her. Hmm. I just realized something. Not only did Matt save Wilson's life, and that is a debt owed from Wilson to Matt, because, like, he jumped in front of a bullet for him, even knowing everything about him and the fact that he likes to have bulletproof suits. Not only did he do that, but now Fisk can't reveal Matt's identity. Because, like, his entire thing is vigilantes are inherently bad. And now, a vigilante, out of costume, has taken a bullet for him, even knowing that Fisk is targeting vigilantes and everything. There's no way he'd be able to say, like, reveal that he knows Matt is Daredevil, because that would completely throw a spanner in everything he's done with the task force and that. Huh. Maybe Matt's actions weren't as altruistic as they seem. They probably were. Like, it was a spur of the moment thing. There's no way he thought, oh yes, just while Bullseye lines up the shot, let me consider, would saving Fisk have a beneficial effect on keeping my secret identity? Yes, I believe it would. Okay, jump. Yeah, there's no way Matt had time to think that, so that purely was just spur of the moment, his body moving on its own to protect his biggest enemy. To do exactly what Bullseye said a good person does. Interesting. Gonna be very interesting to see, because we've only got one episode left. I assumed coming into this season that Muse was going to be the big bad of this season. Even with the reworks and everything, the 6 episodes, episodes 2 through 7, being pretty much. No, wait. Yeah, I think it was some of episode 1, and then up to 6 more. I don't know if the 6 counts what was already done for episode 1, or if that is separate, was done before the writer's strike. And then they had the people come in and rework things. Like, they did the whole opening of episode 1. They apparently did these last 2 episodes. So I don't know whether Muse was meant to be longer and they went back and changed it because it no longer worked with the story of the last 2 episodes. Don't know. I am interested to see what's going to happen because, well, we've still got the task force. They're probably carrying into the next season. We've got Mayor Fisk still. He's carrying into the next season. We know that. We were promised that Punisher was coming back. I thought from the opening that it was going to be this episode, because we were told he would be in 2. and so far he was only in episode 4. So he's obviously coming back in the next episode. I wonder what's going to happen with Jack, because it's now revealed that Fisk knows he's swordsman. Are we going to get to see a swordsman, Daredevil, Punisher, all those team up, or is he going to go under the radar and just play along with what Fisk wants because, well, he doesn't want to be outed? Who knows? It's a lot to do, and the final episode is only an hour long. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. I'll catch you in the next one.